Summer is finally here and we're kicking it off with a few surprises. And what was supposed to be a simple race turns into a 9-hour zigzag across the bay. This is how our 2025 sailing season really began.
Oh, these come out like that. These are the centering things. So if you look here, see how they kind of snap in? I didn't realize that. The snap's in and out here. So it centers it in the extrusion or the, what do you call it, the pole. I'm pretty sure these set screws hold it onto this lower part, which is somehow connected to the foil. We've always had a hard time rolling in the head sail. It never felt smooth, and once we really started looking at it, we realized the drum was missing parts. For the kind of cruising we do, reliable furling isn't an option. If the sail won't roll in easily, especially in heavy wind, that can turn into a real safety issue fast.
Well, I just got here and we're putting the boat in. We're number 22, so it's going to be a while. But we had a horrible storm last night and looks like there's quite a bit of rubbish that was pulled up. Can't ask for a better day. It's supposed to be gusting like 20, 22, 27, but overall, sun's shining, birds are chirping. It's a great day. Mark got all of the lines ready and the fenders ready.
Last season, we couldn't raise the head sail because the swivel was missing the guides. So we improvised and we made a temporary bushing just to hoist the sail. If you're wondering why the mast isn't on yet, this is why. We were waiting for the last piece, the tang for the new roller furling, so we decided to put the boat in and step the mast once everything was ready. With the parts finally in, our friend George came over and helped us install the new furling. We didn't film this project, but with the mast down, it felt like the right time. And it's an upgrade that gives us a lot more confidence heading into this season. We want to say thank you to everyone who commented when we asked about the roller furling brands. After reading through your experiences, we decided to go with the Schaefer roller furling.
This way. Oh yeah, watch that wind bang.
A little bit. A few weeks later, we were able to line everything up. A local crane, a calm day, and a handful of friends who showed up to help step the mast. Watching the rig go up never gets old. Once the shrouds are on and the lines are led, it finally feels real again. Now she's a sailboat. We stepped the mast just in time to make the first cruise of the season. It just so happens to be our annual cruiser race, and we're racing to Waypoint Marina in just a few days. It's also going to be the first time we sailed the boat and tested all the rigging and the updated systems. So this is our shakedown.
Welcome to our first
cruise of the season for woodpeckers. We're going to race the waypoint this morning and actually have a nice little wind today. It is kind of on the nose right now, but hopefully a little later into the race it's going to clock. I have a nice east wind with me. A little bit just a bit ahead of the beam. So looking forward to a great trip.
Okay, I hope we don't hit bottom out here. It's first time for us leaving this area, and it is shallow. We're only talking inches below the keel right now at this point. So here we go.
So you got to stay right in the middle.
The nice thing is the wind is coming down. It should be filling the bay right now. I'm keeping it off center a little bit because the wind is blowing the buoys this way.
We are almost through the channel.
I know there's still some bumps out here, so we're not in the clear 100%, but I think we're okay.
Yeah, there's like a hump out here somewhere. I think it's this way, like over here.
Look at that, huh? Not even on the wind.
Oh my God.
All this time we were fighting the shib up there. Where's our wind channels now?
In the pocket.
Oh, good. Let's see if that seam holds when you pop it out.
When we took the jib down at the end of last year's sailing season, we discovered that there was about a 10-foot rip on the leech. It was a night sail, and we didn't notice it until the next day when we took the sail down to put it away for the year. That part of the sail had already been repaired by a previous owner, so essentially it was a repair on the repair. That one telltale won't come back.
That hatch looks pretty good up there.
Oh yeah. Do you think the car needed to come back?
No, I think we're okay.
Oh wait, here we go.
I think we're about a half hour into the race right now. We're getting up on the Green Bay Channel, and we do have a cargo ship coming in, so we're gonna have to kind of time it when we want to tack out. We want to make sure we're out of his way. We have Awakening and we have Whisked Away behind us, but I think they're starting to creep up on us, which we don't really want that to happen. We got the handicap. We actually started first because of our boat haul. We started at 9:30, so the second boat that crossed the start line was Awakening, and he had to start like 1 minute and 36 seconds after us, and Whisked Away started 9 minutes and 30 some seconds after us based on our perf ratings. We got a 24-mile race, and right now we are not on course. We are, because we have pretty much the wind is at our nose to be on course, so we're sailing straight east right now. We have to go northeast. Hoping the wind's going to clock around to a straight east wind here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And when that happens, we can start heading north. Meantime, we'll just play out here for a while. Looks so tiny on the screen. We're not going to have to worry about the cargo ship now. He's going to pass in front of us, it looks like.
I see people get nervous about cargo ships, like when you're in the ocean and stuff, but like here you pretty much know where they are. Like you know it's going to go where it's going. You know it's heading through our channel here in Green Bay, and it's going to head down to Green Bay, so we don't really get nervous when we see cargo ships. I don't know if that's strange or not, but
Yeah, they only have a limited place they can be out here, and that's in the channel. As long as we're not in the channel, we're in good shape. So we're 1 hour into the race, hour and 10 minutes. We're on the east shore of Green Bay. The wind, we had the same tack since we started, but Lori was able to pinch up into the wind, or the wind was backing a little bit, so we're actually doing well as we get closer to the shoreline. Like, there's a ridge that we're following, not that it much matters, but if we get too far that way, we're gonna be up at 7 feet of water. Right now we're currently at 19, 20.
But if the wind keeps doing what it's doing right now, it'd be good. It'd be interesting once we tack back out if the wind is going to be different away from the shoreline and get us more in gears. We got a long ways to go yet for this race.
But it's fun, and it's our first race, and man, is it ever beautiful out here. The sun's out. It's a little chilly though, but it just feels beautiful. Perfect sail. I'm pinching it a little tight, huh?
Yeah. And we got a boat ahead of us, it looks like. We're probably gonna have to tack out because of that boat.
Well, he's pretty much hasn't moved, so I'm wondering if I could just slide right in front of him or something, but we'll
I think
see.
I'll go down below and check the phone and see how we're doing on the ridge then, if we're gonna go underneath them.
I mean, I'd almost have to go in front of, I don't know which way his bow is.
I think his bow is out toward the lake. And
I'll go
motor.
behind him then.
You can see the ridge, the reef, I guess. We are right there. And as we cruise up the shore here, we're getting closer to this area where it's a little shallower. It's still pretty deep though. It's 15 feet, 16 feet, 17. Here we're gonna, that's Bayshore Park right there. So we're actually gonna go right by Bayshore Park, which would be kind of cool. Maybe when we get to Bayshore, we'll tack out. That'd be a nice little landmark to tack out on.
So far, we're still in the lead. We can see Awakening and Whisked Away back there. I think Whisked Away is catching us a little bit. Awakening is a catamaran. He's a catamaran, and he has a hard time pitching into the wind, unfortunately. So he's quite a ways back right now. Beautiful day to be out here, though.
Tell me when.
I'm ready when you are.
All right.
Here, go ahead and release it. Hop up there. So a couple of things. We're sailing this morning and they raised our main up, and sailing along I realized I missed one of the guides going up for the sail in the mast track. So that's out. And then of course we got old sails anyway, but the leech keeps coming out of the leech clip and it keeps flopping around on us. So that's been a pain. I probably tightened it up 8 times so far, and I'm just kind of done with it. We still got a good day going here. I don't know, is it 1:30? Yeah, about 1:30. Been sailing since 9:30. We're probably a quarter of the way to wave point. We got a long ways to go. The wind is not clocked at all yet. If anything, it's back a little. So we're just taking it as it goes.
If I figured it out right, we are gonna sail for about maybe 45 more minutes, and then we'll tack, and hopefully that'll take us right into the channels. We should be there, I'm hoping, around 3:30. As soon as we get closer, we'll know for sure, so we can let everybody know. But there's probably going to be about 18 people joining us by car up there, so it should be quite a party.
Uh-oh.
We're sailing along and we hear ding, 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 and one of our shrouds let loose. So Mark is up there fixing it. That's never happened to us before. So I kind of turned the boat to more of a beam reach to kind of slow us down a little bit, and it seems to be okay. But yeah, kind of one of those things. I guess, the shakedown cruise is always a good thing. So.
That's those temporary pins we put in there. We just had these ones you put in, like a little clip on them, and they're still in there actually. And one was flopping around, must have let loose, and the pin came out, and the rear stay came undone. It was flopping around. So I got a temporary one in there again, but it's a real cutter pin at least in there, so it won't come off. I don't know. I want to get back up there. That one is really loose yet. Keeping an eye on it good though. That's the upper one. Yes, the first race is our shakedown race.
Yeah.
We're like 6 hours into the race, heavy wind, fighting our way up, and then suddenly the wind stopped. I mean, dead stop. Oh, there goes our pole. We gotta get that last gen. Get that last gen. We're actually going backwards right now.
Oh my God. It just went in a 360 again. All right.
Feel a breeze.
It might be filling in again. We just,
Gotta
oh,
hang
there it
tight
goes
for a little
again.
bit. Maybe we'll get some wind. Wasn't that crazy with the wind? It totally died down and it was every which way. Then all of a sudden, it switched to east.
Yeah, we were like dead in the water, and then it just all of a sudden the Windex was going like in 360s, and we were like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And now all of a sudden we're going like, what is our speed now?
We got pretty much a straight east wind now, and we're doing 5.8.
Wow, that's crazy.
From going dead calm, doing nothing as the wind was trying to switch around or do whatever it was doing, all of a sudden it started blowing out of the east, which is interesting because on the weather maps it showed it clocking throughout the day. Well, it didn't clock at all until it just switched. That's pretty neat.
And we were kind of afraid that we didn't want to go too far out when we tacked, because we were kind of nervous that if we got too far and it clocked around to go east, that we would be really far away from shore. And so Mark made the call to tack the last time, and we got back to shore when exactly the perfect spot when it switched. It was
all by luck.
So luck.
Yeah.
And our friends are I don't think you can even see them, but our friends are way out there.
Yep. Wistaway is way out, and he's gonna have a hard time getting back this way now.
Getting back.
On time, anyway.
And our luck line is broken once again, but the patch job, I don't know if you can see, it's like there's a patch job, and then my patch job is next to it. And it seems to be holding okay. If you're enjoying sailing along with us, subscribing is one of the best ways you can support the channel. It helps us more than you think, and we really appreciate it.
We actually are in first place.
Everybody turned their rotors on because it's kind of the wind today was very tricky.
Yeah, but we're gonna finish the race. All right, what time is it? It's 6:05.
About 18 windjammers made the drive out to meet us, and after 9 hours under sail, sitting down to dinner together felt pretty perfect. Everyone swapped stories from the race, different routes, different calls, all of us chasing the same wind. The next morning, the bay couldn't have felt more different. We had good wind for a while, sailed when we could, but eventually it shifted right on the nose. With rain on its way, we tucked everything away and motored the rest of the way home. We were tired, happy, and officially back in summer mode.
We're probably about halfway home. Only a little bit further. There is some rain coming, so we put everything away and got the motor running, and we're I can have a beeline back because I think we're cutting it close if we're going to actually have get into the rain, or if we're going to miss it results. Yeah, Lori's cleaning up things, and we're just going to be back hopefully in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Being the first sail of the season, it was fun. It was fun the fact that, get on the water again. When you take the bulk board away, bring it back to the water, there's so many things that you just got to do and figure out again. So you got a few things we have to do to make the boat ready for the rest of the season, like get a bunch of these, replace them where we need to. Our big adventure coming up this July is going to be our trip to Beaver Island. We got a good feeling about it this year. I'm not sure why, but I think we're going to make it. And we're going to do everything we can do to get there. I think that's going to be a great adventure for us. It's the longest trip we'll ever have taken so far. And out in the middle of nowhere. So I know a lot of people have done that trip already, and it goes well. But I know it could turn bad if the weather doesn't cooperate. So we're going to give it our best shot and have a lot of fun, I think, along the way. I went down below, it took a little nap. I woke up to this. Gloria was out here and it started pouring out, raining. Just about home, and kind of glad to get out of this rain.